name is Monse. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to do a quick practice just to energize you. You can use it at the beginning of the day when you wake up, or in the middle of the day. You know, if you're working from home and suddenly you have one of those moments of like, oh, I could do with a break. Maybe you can try this, okay? So come to your mat, first of all, to your seat, and sit down in any comfortable position. I'm right now sitting on a cushion. You can sit on a blanket or you can sit directly on the floor, as long as you feel comfortable and your back is straight and you're not slumping down. Okay, and close your eyes for a moment. And just connect with your breath. This is the place where we always go back when we need a break, when we need to re-energize ourselves. Just come back and observe your breath, connect, feel it. Where do you feel it? Don't need to do anything special, just be aware of it. Perhaps you feel it in your abdomen more prominently. Perhaps you feel it on your chest more prominently. Perhaps on your ribs, on your lower back. Just observe, where is it that you feel it the most? And let's see if we can bring it down to a slower rate. Perhaps even feeling the breath inflating your abdomen, your sides of your ribs. You can even count. Feel count for 1, 2, 3, 4 as you inhale, and then count for 6 as you exhale, making the exhalation slightly longer than the inhalation. One more time. And I invite you to keep your eyes closed if you want, or you can open them. Just bring the hands by your side down to the floor, fingertips pointing towards the floor, extending, opening your fingers as much as you can. And then as you inhale, bring the arms up, 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 up. Fingertips want to touch the sky. Palms of the hands are facing each other, shoulders are down. Push them up, shoulders are still down, and your neck is free. So you can turn your head to one side and to the other. And just look up, look up. You want to touch with this to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the hands behind you, interlocking the fingers. And now push the hands away from you and opening the chest towards the front. You can again look up if you want. Now keep on extending the arms behind you. Arms can be touching or not, can be just open. Now bring the leg, the head to one side and to the other. So bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Keep on stretching the hand behind you. And then the right ear, the right shoulder. And now let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Then cross the legs the other direction. So now whichever shin you had in front, you have the other one. That's if you had your legs crossed. And just bring the hand down to the side of your body and a little side bend. Doesn't have to be too much. Hand can be on the floor or on your fingertips. And just look up if you can, or look under your armpit. Make sure that you push your left buttock to the floor as the left arm extends above you. And then the other side. And again, we extending the right buttock to the floor. The right arm extends above you. And look underneath your armpit or look up to the ceiling. And come back. And a little twist. Bring the right hand on the left knee. And twisting from the bottom of your spine. So the twist is born from the bottom and grows, grows, grows. It's not led by the head. When you get to the top, perhaps the head can turn a tiny bit more without forcing. Then come back. Now it's the left hand on the right knee. And again, just start slowly growing tall. Then you start twisting from the belly button. The last thing may be the head turning a bit over the right shoulder, only if it's available and comfortable. And come back forward. Now, you can remove your cushion or your blanket or whatever it is that you had down there. And come to your hands and knees. And just check your alignment. Again, we're going to do a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So drop the belly, look up. Bring your shoulders behind you and exhale. Squeeze the belly button, look towards your belly here. Pushing the floor away and then reverse. Inhale up the belly, look up. And exhale, curving the back in the opposite direction. One more time. Coordinating your breath and your movement. Now one more time, we're going to do cow. So drop the belly, look up. Bringing your hands slightly forward. So you're not on, the hands are not just below your shoulders anymore. And then as you reverse to go towards cat, round the back and come, stretch, 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 come to child. And again, we're going to do this a couple of times. Inhale, come up, and curve the back, drop the belly, look up. So your hands are not underneath, but not too far away either. And then reverse, drop the tailbone, and that movement curves the rest of the back and takes you into child. It's an active child. Your hands are stretching away from you and your elbows are off the ground. Two more times. Inhale, exhale. Fluid movement in the back. Inhale, exhale, and start engaging the core. Go back. Neutral for a moment. Engage the core, tug your toes. And then, once again, drop the belly, look up. And then as you exhale, this time you're going to lift your knees off the floor. Hold it here for a moment. Drop them. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the knees. Just a few centimeters off the floor. Just a tiny bit. Engage the core. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Rounding the back. Pushing away and then carry on the movement into downward dog. Very good. Breathe. Breathe here. Lift the heels as high as you can. Bend the knees. Bring the belly to the thighs. Pushing with your hands. And then release the right heel to the floor. The left leg is extended. Again, both heels up. Bring the belly to the thighs. They're almost glued to each other. And then release the left heel to the floor. Inhale, both heels up. Now slowly, slowly, the belly is still glued to the knees. Start releasing both heels towards the floor. They don't touch the floor, it's absolutely fine. Breathe. Once again, lift both heels, and this time drop both heels towards the left. And then look underneath the right armpit. Nice side bend. Lift up again, drop towards the right, and look under the left armpit. Still, both shoulders are equally pushing against the floor. Lift up. And bring the hands towards your feet. Your feet are hip width apart or even slightly open, a bit more wider than the hips. Bend the knees generously and drop them. So again, your belly is in contact with your thighs. And just release your head. Yes and no. You can sway from side to side. You can bring the hands to the opposite elbows, or you can just let them fall towards the floor, wherever it's comfortable for you, pleasant. And then find stillness here. The head is heavy. You can even bring the hands lightly to rest on the top, not on the top of your head, just like above your neck, and allowing that slight weight of your hands to release a bit more in the lower back or in the upper back or the spine. You might feel it in different places. Again, you're not pulling or pushing, just start allowing the weight of the hands there in the back of the head. Now release the hands to the floor again. Slowly, slowly, bending the knees generously is going to start rolling up, rolling up, rolling up. The head comes last, roll up. Very good. Now a couple of shoulder rolls. Bringing the shoulders back and forward. Now open the arms to the side. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And again, like we did before, the hands are really stretching and opening all the space between the fingers, palms facing each other. And then the next inhale, drop them down, opening still this like really big space in between the fingers, and open them like arms like in goddess pose, like in, yeah. Inhale, little back bend here. Very good. Exhale. The next inhale, come back up again. Stretch, stretch. Pull with your feet. Feet are rooting into the ground. The hands want to touch the sky, like what we did when we were sitting. And inhale here. Exhale. Bend the elbows. Open for a bit of a back bend. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale. Open. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale up last time, and this time bring the hands behind you. And again, interlock the fingers and pull the hands away from you. Opening the shoulders. If you've been sitting all day, if you work a lot on the computer, this is a great counter action for that. And come down, come down. You can bend the knees slightly, that's okay. Just push your hands away from you. Release the neck. Breathe. next inhale, you're going to start pulling your hands, lifting your torso. Stay here for a moment, just halfway, opening the chest, and then carry on all the way up. Open, let go, release, release, release. And again, bend your knees, come down, and start walking with your hands away from you towards the downward dog. Now, inhaling, lift the right leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, opening the hip. So your toes, your heel, your foot wants to touch the left buttock, and your knee is trying to reach the sky. Now inhale, straighten again, straight leg, and come, bring the foot between your hands. Left knee on the floor. Inhaling, arms up. Again, remember to open well those fingers today. Now bring the right hand on the right knee. The left hand is on the floor, and just do a little twist here. Bring the weight on both knees equally, look up. Now look down again, hook the toe of the left leg, extend the leg, lifting the knee, and once again, you can bring the arm up perhaps. Hands down, knee down, shift your weight to the back for half Hanuman or half stretch. Again, don't need to go all the way down. You can be quite up here as long as you feel it in the back of your leg. Your hands can be on the floor, or perhaps it can be on blocks if you need to. Engage the belly. Inhale, come forward again. And another twist, so come up a bit, arms to the sky. And this time you're gonna open the arms to face the bent leg. So your right arm is behind you, your left is in front of you. Breathe. And once again, put the left hand down, put that easy twist we did before. Right arm to the sky, hook the toe, lift. You can stay here, or if you want to go for a side plank, come. You can have one foot in front of the other, both feet on top of each other. You have to challenge your balance, you can look up. Lift your hips, then bring the hand down. You're in plank. Take a couple of breaths here. And from here, inhale as you exhale, downward dog. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Couple of breaths. And now lift the left leg up, straight. The hips are not turning. And then exhale, bend the leg, bend the knee. Your weight is still equally distributed between the two hands, but your left knee wants to touch the ceiling. Inhaling, leg is straight again, and bring your foot, the left foot between your hands, right knee on the floor. Inhale, arms up. Again, really stretch those fingers. Down and bring the left hand on the left knee and a twist. So you're using the hand here as a lever. It helps you to kind of twist even more. Now again, putting your weight on the right, hook the toes of the right foot, lift the right knee, and you can stay here, or you can bring the arm up. It's your choice. Hand down again, knee down again, shift the weight, and half split. So again, you want to really bring the toes towards you, and you kind of like past the toes. Look beyond the toes. And you don't have to come all the way down. Actually experiment. Where do you feel more sensation in the back of the leg? Kind of here, here. Allow the back to be straight and really use the core muscles to hold your back straight, leading with your chest, and your shoulders back. One more breath. And then once again, come forward. Arms up. And now open towards the left. So the left hand to the back, the right front, and look to the left. Hand on the floor. And again, easy twist. And from here, we can go into side plank. Choose your variation, foot in front of each other, foot on top of each other, arm up. You can look up or look forward. And exhale, hands down, plank. And from here, slowly, slowly bend your elbows, come all the way down with control. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down again. 2 more times. Inhale, easy cobra. Don't go too high. Your elbows are bent, close to your body. Exhale, down. And again, inhale, up. And look forward. Don't look up, just look forward. Releasing the neck. Exhale, down. One more time. Stay here. And just look to the left and look to the right. Making sure the neck is free. Roll. Semi-roll down, semi-roll, and then come all the way down. And hook your toes, come to tabletop once again. And when we did like what we did at the beginning, lower your belly towards the floor, look up. And as you exhale, bend the back, bend, creating that curve like angry cat, and come into child. Stay here for a couple of breaths. This is still an active child. Your elbows are off the ground. And feel how the hands want to run away from you. That your sitting bones want to touch the heels. So 2 opposing forces. And then just now relax. Relax the elbows to the floor. You can even bring your hands underneath your forehead, giving the little pillow for your head. Breathe. And just one more time, come to your hands and knees. You're going to lift the left arm up and then bring it into through this little bridge that we've created and come all the way down to the floor, ear to the floor, side of the head to the floor. And then you can choose where you want the right hand. It can be here, just leaning on the floor. It can be even pushing slightly, so giving you a bit more of a stretch. But you can just walk it forward. We'll see what version you prefer. This might be enough. Sometimes if I want a bit of an extra stretch, I like to have the hands in prayer pose against each other. But sometimes this is more than enough. One more breath. Then bring again the right hand, pushing up. The Left arm comes up again and back to the floor. Let's do the other side. Inhaling, right arm floats up, then comes through the little bridge, and ear to the floor, elbow to the floor. Choose which variation you would like today on this side. And stay here for a couple of breaths. Last breath, inhaling. As you exhale, bring the left hand closer again to your elbow, push up. Bring the right arm up to the sky, come back to tabletop. Now sit back on your heels, bring your feet in front of you. And just cross your legs once again. Left shin is in front and walk your palms forward. Again, it's that active elbows, active hands, fingertips really opening and pulling away. Now walking to the side. Get a bit of a side stretch here. Walking to the other side. Come back up and cross the legs. Stay for a moment in both. You have your hands here. You can have them out. Shin are parallel to the floor, or you can even have them straight. See what you feel like today. And then cross the legs the other direction. This time it's the right shin that's in front of the left. And once again, just a stretch forward. Walking, your fingertips walking away from you. Space between the fingers. Stretching the armpits. Now walk towards the left. Walk towards the right. Come back to the center. And again, pull yourself up. One last go at both. Again, just you can have the hands here or away, or in any other variation you fancy. As long as the back is straight, really engage your core, and then bring the legs down. One last time, just kind of start rolling down vertebra by vertebra, all the way down. Squeeze the knees to the chest and roll a bit side to side. And allow both knees to drop to the right. The left hand extends to the left. You can either look to the left hand or you can look towards the sky. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Where do you feel the breath now? Where do you feel it in your body? Where is more prominent? Is it in the same place you found it early on, or has it shifted? Just observe your breath going in, going out. Then, if you had your neck twisted, looking to the left, look up again. Bring the legs back up. Another little squeeze. And then let them drop towards the left. And extend the right arm. And again, just look towards the sky and test. See if your neck is comfortable looking towards the right. Perhaps it is. You can stay there, perhaps not. Then go back to look towards the sky. Or just even look towards the bent leg. See what it is. And observe your breath. Where do you feel it now? And if you change the position of your head, do you feel it in somewhere different, same? It's not about judging or analyzing, it's just observing. Is it slow? Is it fast? And then once again, look up, bring the knees back to the chest. One last squeeze, this time lift the head up, bring the forehead to the knees, make yourself into a little ball, squeeze, 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 and then let go. Let go and come into Shavasana, extending one leg to one corner of the mat, the other leg extended with the foot to the other corner of the mat, both hands facing the ceiling, arms extended away from your body, around 45 degrees away from your body, and just allow gravity to do all the work for you now. Resting here. Nothing else for you to do, nothing to think about. Keep your eyes closed if it's comfortable. And just allow your body to give all the weight onto the floor, onto the earth, with the certainty that the earth will support you. The floor will be there for you. Slowly, slowly, allowing your muscles to release onto the floor, to melt down. Melting down, legs, the upper body, and the head is melting down onto the floor. Take a big inhale. And another exhale. Let them go through your mouth. And again, take a big inhale. A complete exhale with the mouth open. Now bring both feet together. Arms stretched over your head. You're welcome to stay longer in Shavasana if you want. Otherwise, just take a big stretch and then bend your knees one at a time. Roll to one side. Stay here for one breath using the arm as a pillow. And then slowly, carefully, and intentionally, you just start going up with the help of your arms. Your head comes last. Come and find a comfortable seated position. You can keep your eyes closed. And then finish the movement. Stay still for a moment. Focus on the breath once again. Where do you feel it? Relax the legs, allowing your body to be heavy against the floor. Now bring the hands in front of your chest in prayer position. Bow your head down in gratitude to yourself for having taken the time to do something good for you, for your wellness, for your body. Then slowly, slowly lift your chin, open your eyes. And thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you. I hope very much that this was useful to you. And if you like it and it was useful, please remember to subscribe There's a button somewhere down there to subscribe to my channel, and I'll hope to see you again. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.